Good morning, bitches, and welcome to the Eastern Division of the Northern Badger Football League preview show. As usual, this took longer than I anticipated, and since I'm going under the knife in 11 hours, it might be the only division that gets previewed. Be that as it may, your Fußmissioner loves you and is pleased to show you this latest effort.
A complex set of algorithms to determine the value based on CBS's rankings of how good each team is based on their positions, with certain positions being weighted a little bit more a little bit more based on the importance of fantasy scoring. For example, special teams don't mean shit because it's based on a lot of luck. So anyway, before you get your Grundies in a bundle, hang in there, see where you end up. And again, here's our 4 teams for the East with one clear favorite. Watch and learn. We're going to start out by looking at the Long Lake Loons, coached by Travis Glazer. He's number 1 in your hearts, but probably, well, I take that back. He's probably not, although number 1 on the roster. What does he have for players? Dak Prescott, rated by CBS as the 9th best quarterback. Follow him up by Sweet Hips Jonathan Taylor. And his best receiver is 7th ranked receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's got a few other players in there. So how does it all pan out? Comes up with a complex score of 854 overall. We'll look more at it later. Next, let's take a gander on the shiny green shores of Pokegama Lake, where the Pups, like many teams in this league, are still looking for their first world championship. Dogs accrued a roster of his best player, arguably T. Higgins, the backup second fiddle to Jamar Chase. But he's got James Captain Cook and Kenneth Walker III as his 2 top backs who fill out the bottom of the first round. And there, of course, Devontae Adams, who will always look good in green and gold. So he's got 2 low-end receivers. How's it rate out? His quarterback hurts him. Running backs, not overly strong. Decent receivers. Special teams are shit, led by kicker January 6th, Koo from Atlanta. Comes in with 822 and behind Travis in prediction points, which is fucking embarrassing. Now let's head up to Birchwood and check out Tom Warrenberg's Raining Tree Frogs, shown here with all his former girlfriends, living large in the swamp. Raining Tree, one more time. It took him to a first place finish last year. It's pinning its hopes on Baker the Maker, the Candlestick Maker, Mayfield, as the 7th rated quarterback by CBS. Joining him is his teammate in Tampa, Bucky Irving, 12th best back, and right behind him, 14th best back in O'Marion Hampton. Trey McBride is his best receiver, 2nd rated tight end. Downgraded a few points because he is a tight end. And he comes in with a total of 854, putting him behind Long Lake, but in front of Pokegama. And finally, let's head to the north side of Rice Lake and Stump Lake, where the Peckers are trying to win their first divisional title in their short existence. They were, however, the only team openly booed by their fans when they took 3 nondescript tight ends, a total of 6 receivers, no backup running backs, no backup quarterback, pinning their hopes on Jordan Love, as the rest of us are pinning our hopes on Jordan Love. But of course, he got Saquon Barkley, who's a stud burger, 4th best spot back. But then his second back is Brian Robinson, 53rd overall. Jesus H. And then his best receiver is Wee Lad McConkey, coming here under Jordan's legs. and he scores a total of 813. Actually, that's not right. 696. That's right. Oh, let's look at specifically how all this shit grades out. And let's start with quarterbacks. Stump Lake with Jordan Love comes in at 72. Pakegama with Drake May and Sam Darnold at 84, getting a few more points for having a capable backup. Raining Tree, there's Baker Mayfield, 97. But Long Lake comes in first with quarterbacks with Prescott, but also on their roster is young Cam Ward, who has the chance to be this year's Jaden Daniels. So that was an astute pickup by the Loons. Running backs are going to pan out much the same way. Saquon Barkley is a great pickup by Stump Lake, but Brian Robinson as a second back, pretty weak. Pakegama, they're coming in with Cook and Walker. Doesn't inspire confidence, although Nick Chubb should start in Cleveland. Raining Tree, they got Irving and Hampton combo, plus two capable backups. That's Long Lake with Taylor Swift that is running this rock show. There'll be a couple of flipping and flopping on the receiver rankings. Pakegama comes in last, although there is going to be a lot of parity in this category. Higgs, Devontae Adams, Shakir, 378. Stump Lake got, I can't remember who the hell they got. They're not that good. Long Lake has got Amon-Ra and Worthy. That's pretty solid. The Raining Tree, their tight end, believe it or not, and their capable backups take the slight nod in the receivers category. And when you add them all up, including special teams, it comes in much like you'd think. Stump Lake, fourth, trailing by a long ways at almost 700 points. Pakegama predicted to finish third by the algorithm, about 72 points ahead of them. Raining Tree jumps up above that, almost 90 full points. And then Long Lake with a slight edge to be the favorites. I know I said big edge early on, but I was just making shit up as I go. So there you have the East Conference preview. Now, listen to the sweet sounds of the NBFL house band, which I have to see if we voted on what their name is yet.
Well, it's Sunday night down in the NBFL. We all hunker down for a little fantasy hell. My team is shit and losing to Bill. The Loon Lake owner utters, here's the thing, that SOB couldn't beat my Ding-a-ling. In the Northern Badger Football League we pride, eating good cheese till January snows start to fly. Hang in your race as long as you can, but you'll just be another boo-foo in the end.